Today we're going to be writing an introductory paragraph, and some of the points you need to remember are to indent, to use capital letters, and you can see that I use my 3 lines under the C and the L to remind you to use capital letters for either proper nouns or the start of a new sentence. Next thing I also want to remember when writing a paragraph is punctuation. I need to use either periods, question marks, or exclamation end marks at the end of any sentence. And lastly, spaces and using complete thoughts. In a paragraph in Pages, we're going to indent our paragraph, which is the first thing we do. So we use our tab button, click it once to indent, and then I can begin. Now you notice that I used a capital letter at the beginning of my sentence because every sentence should begin with a capital. Now, another thing you notice that I just did, after my period, I press the space bar twice, 2 times, before I begin my next sentence. Okay, let's do that one more time. Period, 2 spaces. All right, now we're going to talk about commas when I'm word processing. Sometimes, comma, 1 space. After any comma, I need 1 space, so press the space bar once. Again, 2 spaces for after my period. Next thing we want to remember when writing a paragraph is capital letters. Remember that proper nouns, such as names like Linda or Jack, need to be capitalized within a sentence. Also, names of places like San Pasqual Middle School, Yuma, Arizona, need to be capitalized, or special things like the Statue of Liberty. Okay. You also need to remember to use capital letters when starting a new sentence. Please don't forget that after a period, you need to begin a new sentence with a capital letter. Please remember that any sentence needs to be a complete thought. So before we end, remember that every sentence within a paragraph needs to begin with a capital letter. You will have proper nouns such as names like Linda or Bob or Jack or Mike, or names of places like San Pasqual Middle School or Yuma or Arizona. And you may also have things like the Statue of Liberty, which also need a capital letter because they are proper nouns. Don't forget to start a new sentence with a capital letter as well, end with a period, and begin with a capital.